What's up, Clashers? Turin56 from iKonik here, bringing you another common war base breakdown video. This one on the general. So as always with these videos, I will quickly go through the initial strategy with you, show you where the traps are, the main threats, and then we'll watch the replay, see how it worked out. So the general, a very common war base. I'm sure everyone has seen it at least once or twice. A few different variations on it. The heroes can move around a bit with the expos. The town hall and the CC can be swapped out, but it's essentially defined by these two sets of double giant bombs, and then the Teslas are always going to be two there, and almost always you're going to have two up in these gaps up here. As you can tell, there's not a lot of places elsewhere for any of the Teslas to be. The weakness of this base, it's not necessarily a bad base, but it does have a few weaknesses, and one of them is the ineffective layout of these double giant bombs. For double giant bombs to be effective, a hog has to run perpendicular to it. They have to run through them both at the same time. So for example, it would have to go from this air defense directly to this Tesla, to this Expo. But that's not the closest defense from this air defense here. The closest two defenses are going to be the Wizard Tower and the Tesla. If they come from this direction, hit the air defense, and then go to the Tesla, they're only going to trigger that one bomb there. And then as they pass through here, they'll come and moving west on the base. They come from this Tesla or this Wizard Tower. They pop out to get this air defense or push up here to get this Expo, and then once again they're only popping one at a time. One giant bomb at a time is not a threat to your hogs. As long as you are pre-healing the spot, they can take it just fine. So the key to making sure the hogs are going to path that direction is the mortar. Mortar on the queen side is the best way to go because you want your kill squad to come in, take out the queen. So if this guy is done, I can two-finger drop on the cannon, the archer tower, and they're going to path exactly the way I need them to detonate these one at a time. So how I do this is I send in a series of loons down on this guy here. I also buy a 1-for-1 trade on this guy. Those buy me the clan castle lure. Pretty basic kill squad over here, creating a funnel on these buildings here to push them in towards this direction. I've got a jump spell that'll go down around here. That'll give me access to both the archer queen and this mortar, and as soon as this mortar is down, I know my hogs are going to path the right direction. So at that point I'm free to let them loose, and they're going to come in from the southwest here, the southeast, two-finger drop on these defenses, and I'll have 3 heal spells left. I try to cover them. These are awful circles, I'm sorry, but about here, because my kill squad's going to take care of most of this action up here. So that's the general strategy for this one, and let's go ahead and look and see how it worked out with the live replay. Live replay, yeah, that's a phrase. Alright, so back with the replay. Let's watch how this plays out. First stage is going to be getting that clan castle lure. Send in a hog right at the end here too, in case there is a balloon in the clan castle, which there is. Anchor over here with the archer, and really standard kill squad coming out here, witches, wizards, then the archer queen. A few barbs out in advance to distract them. Working around just a little bit to make sure that witch is exposed, not standing behind a wall and spawning skellies on me. I was just a little bit slow here on creating the funnel up towards the top on that elixir pump, and it almost cost me because my Barb King goes up there, and as you'll see, he moves past, goes up to that barracks, but thankfully he comes back down around and is able to get into the mix. So the jump spell goes down, the golem's coming in, he's attacking that mortar. As soon as that mortar is down, I know I'm free to launch my hogs because they're going to have the right directionality for me. Would have been nice if he'd pushed in towards that air defense and popped those giant bombs in advance, but that's not necessary because, as you'll see, my hogs are going to not have to deal with those both at the same time. And here's where the pathing really pays off on the general. So there's the one bomb triggered there. They're going to move into this core through these Teslas, come out on the other side, and then one bomb at a time as they path into that air defense. All healed up again, move through to that next one with the heal spell still down on top of them, and another one coming up right there. So that's the trick to taking on the general. Just making sure you get the correct pathing so those double giant bombs are ineffective. As you can see there, at a couple loons on the back end, just in case. You don't always like using loons on the extreme back end because they're so slow on cleanup, but still had plenty of DPS on this one. So there you go, guys. Yet another way to take down the general. Like I said at the start, not necessarily a bad base, but it does have a lot of weaknesses. I've seen this base taken down so many different ways, and this was this was a maxed defense general, low on walls, and the heroes weren't all that high, but still max defenses that just got wrecked by hogs. So I hope you learned a little something from this. Hopefully the next time you see the general in war, you'll be able to remember this video, and this will help you take it down. So until next time, you guys, Turin56 saying keep on clashing.